Gary Lineker shocks fans with his new Ballon d'Or pick, Salah left out. Plus, big updates on Konate's contract talks, large red circle, Liverpool's final Nike shirt drop t-shirt, and Nagelsmann sets the record straight on Wirtz. Let's dive in. Gary Lineker names his new Ballon d'Or favourite the head of Mohamed Salah. Salah's chances of winning the 2025 Ballon d'Or were impacted by Liverpool's drop in form over the final months of the season, and he is now third to scoop the individual prize. Paris Saint-Germain's Champions League victory on Saturday may have harmed Mohamed Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or, claims Gary Lineker. PSG's resounding 5-0 win over Inter Milan secured a first European crown and wrapped up a treble for Luis Enrique's side. It means PSG's star names will be among the frontrunners to claim the biggest individual prize in the game. Salah's name has been touted as a Ballon d'Or hopeful all season, but Liverpool winning just one trophy will have certainly impacted his chances, as will the 32-year-old's own personal form, which tailed off in the final 2 months of the campaign. For that reason, Lineker thinks Ousmane Dembélé, the star performer in the PSG side, could win this season's Ballon d'Or. We have to come to the inevitable question of the Ballon d'Or, the recently departed Match of the Day host said on the Rest is Football podcast. It's obviously hugely influenced generally by the team that wins the Champions League. But in some ways, because of the nature of PSG's teamwork, it doesn't come down to one individual. You could probably give it to quite a few of their players. I suppose Dembélé will be the favourite. He had a couple of really good moments in the final despite not getting a goal. He was very involved in quite a few of the goals, one assist and maybe a pre-assist as well. I think he will probably be favourite now. Gianluigi Donnarumma might have a slight chance, but goalkeepers rarely get it. Maybe Achraf Hakimi as well. Dembélé has played a central role in PSG's season, particularly since its winter revival. In 49 appearances, Dembélé registered 33 goals and 15 assists for PSG and set up 2 goals in Saturday's final. The Frenchman also provided a goal or an assist in PSG's last 6 Champions League games, even if his form domestically dropped off after the Ligue 1 title was confirmed. Dembélé didn't score in any of PSG's final 8 league matches and registered just 1 assist, although he did sit out 3 of those games. Similarly, with Liverpool's name all but on the Premier League trophy, Salah's contribution in Liverpool's final 9 games amounted to just 2 goals and an assist. He did manage 57 goal involvements in 52 appearances this season, a better tally than Dembélé. But his Champions League input may hurt the Egyptian, who only scored 3 in 9 European appearances. Dembélé, in contrast, managed 8 from 15 games. Nike's Liverpool Champions shirts released before switch to Adidas. Liverpool's 5-year deal with Nike is coming to an end, and the American sportswear brand is making the most out of the final few days as the club's official kit supplier. Nike has released new clothing to mark Liverpool's Premier League title success ahead of the Reds' switch to Adidas for the 2025-26 season. The Reds are switching kit partners after 5 years with Nike, and the American sportswear giant is making the most of the final few days as the club's official supplier. A white t-shirt featuring words in red which say League Champions 2025 has been released on the club's online store, while there is a host of other memorabilia available, including different t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, bottles and key rings. Meanwhile, Liverpool's upcoming agreement with Adidas is the third that the club and Adidas have ever had, with the pair having also been in partnership from 1985 to 1996, and from 2006 to 2012. Adidas beat Nike and Puma in a tender process to become the Reds' new kit supplier between 2025 and 2030, and the deal is believed to be worth around £60 million, $73 million, per year to the club. Liverpool currently receives a base figure of £30 million, $37 million, per year from Nike, plus 20% royalty payments of net sales on replica gear and other bonuses, which can drive the overall figure up towards the £60 million, $73 million, per year mark. Manchester United holds the Premier League record for the most lucrative kit deal, pocketing a cool £90 million, $110 million, each year from Adidas. However, that figure is subject to deductions based on the team's on-field performance, with United hit with a £10 million, $12.2 million, penalty every time the team fails to qualify for the Champions League. Liverpool's home, away and third kits next season will each feature a different crest, according to reliable kit leak website Footy Headlines. Nike used the same crest. The liver bird, the mythical creature that is the symbol of the city of Liverpool, on every Liverpool kit since the start of its 5-year deal in 2020. The liver bird will continue to feature prominently under Adidas, but Adidas will seemingly add some variety to how it appears across the team's 3 strips. The crest that is used on next season's home kit remains unchanged, while on the away strip the liver bird will be placed inside a shield. The third strip will feature a crest which is a modern interpretation of the Reds badge from the early 90s. The third strip's crest is the only one of the 3 which features the words "A Liverpool Football Club." In terms of the colours of the kits themselves, the away jersey is white, while the third jersey is turquoise. Julian Nagelsmann reveals truth about Florian Wirtz's advice. The speculation about Florian Wirtz at the moment is rife. Anything reported with his name mentioned in it attracts an insane amount of attention. He's the name on everyone's lips right now. The latest on his impending move to Liverpool is that a bid of £109 million was tabled for him and negotiations are still taking place with Leverkusen, although personal terms have been agreed. Heading into this summer, we have a particularly interesting transfer period. Almost every club season is now over, but 2 weeks of international fixtures are now set to take place. The transfer window opened on Sunday, June 1st for 10 days, although it will close again for 6 days before an extended 6-week window then takes place from June 17th to September 1st. This is all because of the newly formatted FIFA Club World Cup, which has caused a significant shake-up this time around. While neither Liverpool nor Leverkusen will be competing this year, a deal for Wirtz before the early June 10th deadline seems to be the priority. What Nagelsmann actually said about Wirtz. Due to the incredibly nature of this summer, we are at a stage where we can receive speculation about Wirtz from his national team manager, as the player will be with the German squad this week. Last week, Julian Nagelsmann spoke to Sky Sport Germany and addressed the Liverpool interest in Wirtz, and it's fair to suggest that his perspective was twisted a little in the Reds' favour. He said, Wirtz, texted me. We exchanged a few messaged. I tried to give him tips to the best of my knowledge and belief. I told him I can't make the decision for him because my opinion is not necessarily the right one. The final decision is his. I didn't rule out any club, I just tried to explain things to him and give him tips. I'm excited to find out about his decision. We always hear that things are done. It was also said with Bayern before that it was done. Let's wait. In the end, every player has to decide for himself. It's not official, but if it's Liverpool, then it'd be a very good step because he can play in his position, a great environment, great club. The most important thing is that he plays and continues to develop. If he feels that he would be better off at Liverpool, then he has to do it. Of course, Nagelsmann would have done himself a significant favour by keeping his mouth slightly more tight-lipped and remaining that bit more neutral, but as it would seem, Liverpool are on top. But the claim suggesting that Nagelsmann tried to insert himself into Wirtz's decision came out anyway, and those faithful to Bayern Munich have been particularly critical of their former manager. He has since provided the media with an updated response. Speaking via the Express, he said, "I've never told a player to move here or there. What's important is that Wirtz, plays. And plays a similarly important role to the one he played in Leverkusen." Ibrahima Konate contract, Liverpool journalist claims progress made in talks. Ibrahima Konate's talks over a new contract at Liverpool are reported to have progressed in recent days, as the Frenchman enters the final year of his deal. Konate was one of Arne Slot's most used players throughout the campaign just gone, with only 5 others playing more minutes. He defied concerns over his fitness and continued to show world-class form alongside Virgil van Dijk, a far cry from day one against Ipswich when he started on the bench. It comes as no surprise that Liverpool are eager to tie their number 5 down to a new contract then, though negotiations have not proved straightforward. But the Liverpool Echo's Paul Gorst has now claimed that talks between Liverpool and Konate's agent progressed in late May. While this is no guarantee a deal will be agreed, it is certainly encouraging after the player himself dismissed rumours over the situation as completely fake. "They made me an offer, and I replied to them with something, that is it. he told reporters last month. The rest, that I want to wait until the end of his contract, all of it is completely fake. Real Madrid have been credited with an interest in Konate due to his contract situation, but there is seemingly no intention to run down his terms before a free transfer, as was Trent Alexander-Arnold's plan. Konate has insisted he is very happy at Liverpool, and there is every reason for the club to feel the same way about the defender they signed for £35 million in 2021. It is likely to be a drawn-out process due to the increase in salary expected, with the Times reporting that Konate's camp are seeking a pay rise from £80,000 a week to closer to £200,000 a week. While that is a significant boost in wages, it is in line with the player's importance to Slot's side, and having turned 26 in May, it could be viewed as his best opportunity for a big contract. Liverpool had explored a £50 million deal for Spain centre-back Dean Huijsen prior to his decision to join Real Madrid from Bournemouth, but it remains to be seen if there are further designs on a new central defender. The club will have contingency plans in place, of course, in the event Konate pulls out of negotiations and a sale is forced through. But all signs are that this is a situation that will eventually reach a positive conclusion for both player and club. Thanks for watching my latest video.